22 people, 22, that's how many people die in the U.S. each day waiting for an organ transplant.
Every 10 minutes, a new name is added to the waiting list. And new tonight at 5:30, First Coast News' Jeff Vallon is checking the numbers here on the First Coast and tells us the story of a local woman whose very breath is the gift of a stranger. Jeff?
Well, Heather and Jeannie, Gainesville-based LifeQuest tells me 5,400 patients in Florida alone are waiting for life-saving vital organs. Last night we met a First Coast mom whose 8-year-old daughter's death saved 4 people. Tonight we meet a woman whose secondhand lungs have kept her singing about salvation.
God in 3 persons, blessed Trinity.
Shirley Brill is the minister of music at St. Stephen AME Church in Jacksonville. But had it not been for an organ transplant, she says she'd be long gone by now.
Most definitely, I was at death's door.
In 2004, Shirley first noticed shortness of breath.
And at first, I kind of ignored it, shoved it to the side.
Until it shoved her to the side. This vocalist needed not just any organs, but lungs, and not just 1, but 2. Finally, on May 6, 2008, she had transplant surgery. Since then, she's been belting it out on borrowed time and even borrowed lungs, but not on borrowed faith.
I've often said that, in one word, my life was restored.
No convert by convenience, Shirley had been practicing the gospel of giving for decades.
Even as a teenager, I chose to become an organ donor, never realizing that further down the road, I would need the gift of life.
Of course, at that tender age, Shirley also couldn't have known her transplant would one day inspire a future generation.
All of my grandchildren now are, well, the majority of them are organ donors because of the love that someone shared with me.
Including her granddaughter, Chauncey, who would register before her own life was cut short by lupus in 2013 when she was just 23.
She said, guess what? I'm an organ donor, and she showed me her driver's license.
Considering her own family, Shirley points out a common misconception that whether hospitalized by illness or injury, registered donors don't receive the same life-saving efforts.
Their first priority is to save you, but a lot of times people feel that they're not going to save me because they just want my organ, and that's not the case.
Shirley has no plans to stop paying and praying tribute to not 1, but 2 saviors.
How I love Jesus.
As she plays the church organ and lives on the organs of another person, she also won't quit spreading the doctrine of donation.
I'll do it until I can't do it anymore. And it'll probably be because of death.
So here's how quick and easy it is to register. Go to donatelifeflorida.org, or in Georgia, you can go to registerme.org. Very similar pages, both of which are linked to this story on firstcoastnews.com. Click sign up today. Enter your information. Specify if there are any organs that you'd like left alone, and it's that easy. You're signed up. Jeff Vallon, First Coast News, on your side.